Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. It's Francesco here and welcome to the Keep Productive YouTube channel. So in today's video, I want to discuss the latest Evernote news. So if you don't know, TechCrunch posted an article all about how Evernote have lost a few of their employees, mainly the leadership team, and also are seeking a fundraise. Now, of course, the article kicks off with everything all about how Evernote have now 225 million users. Now, they also state that their CTO, CFO, CPO, and head of HR have now left the company. Now, this is big news. A big leadership change like this has massive impact on how the company is run. But one of the biggest statements they've made inside of this article is that they've heard that Evernote is fundraising, potentially in a down round from its most recent valuation of 1.2 billion. Now, along with the departures, I think this warrants definitely a video to discuss some of the speculation around this. Now, for those who don't know, Evernote made a huge amount of leadership changes. I think it was back in 2015 when they brought their new CEO in. So Chris O'Neill made a few leadership changes, mainly because they were trying to focus their efforts more on building the company into a more profitable situation. Now, during this time, they closed Sketched, Food, Marketplace, and a whole host of other Evernote service in an effort to bring down the product, make it a bit more simple, and to improve the onboarding of the experience for brand new Evernote customers. Now, obviously, Evernote have done a huge amount of rebrand in the last month, and it's been obviously a rebrand that people have been not so happy with, mainly because they are focusing on the rebrand, not necessarily the product. Now, over the last month, I've received a heck of a lot of emails about whether people should continue using the Evernote service based on the recent news. Now, of course, I wanted to address that, so what I will be doing this week is putting out an Evernote subscription feature where I dive into the pricing models and also the models that necessarily will be suitable for you as we move on with Evernote. So some of the other useful things that TechCrunch posted in this article: Evernote is ranked 55 in the App Store. I believe that's the US App Store, and that's App Annie that has reported that figure. They are also struggling with their pricing as well, and apparently, according to the leak, their paid user growth has flattened out and they are unable to successfully deliver their Evernote business service, seeing it as hasn't actually caught on with many enterprise customers. So this is a massive article really when it comes to many people losing faith in Evernote, and I want to give you some of my opinions. The last couple of years, of course, Evernote have been struggling. They've lost a lot of community members. A lot of people have been not very impressed with their product development, mainly because there has been no product updates. And the only sort of product updates has been tweaks, mainly to the iPhone application when Evernote 8 launched, and also Spaces, which I would say is not dramatically improving the Evernote service. If you want my opinions, I actually do think Evernote will redesign in the next 3 to 6 months. Again, this is all speculation, but I definitely believe the service will revamp the experience, allowing you to have a neater and more fine-tuned Evernote experience across all of your devices. I think that's one of the first things they need to fix is the devices experience, is having an Evernote account that matches others across all of the services. And then I think they will change the core user experience as well, making it more flexible, adding in, the potentiality of using more multimedia functions like boards, like tables, and even the likes of a calendar as well to improve and streamline their efforts. Now, they definitely could have put the rebrand out in order to challenge the focus that Evernote's making. In the past, Evernote has really just been remembering things in storage location for your notes, but they've obviously challenged their own vision with Work Smarter in their new rebrand. So I believe Evernote will be working on that in the next 3 to 6 months. Of course, I actually don't know this information. Again, speculation. I think if they pass the 6 months and they do it after 6 months, maybe like March time next year, I really think they're going to struggle because I think a lot of their user base are going to be flooding and leaving the service. And I think if they don't sort of get the traction after that redesign in the next 3 to 6 months, I think if they don't get that user base back, they are going to be acquired within the next 1 to 2 years. Now, Mike Vardy actually made some speculation in the service. Google could acquire them. Obviously, I mentioned Microsoft as a potential buyer, mainly because they got OneNote and they could just integrate OneNote's experience in there. But I wasn't actually sure. Mike made a huge and great statement about whether Google will buy them. It's the perfect addition to Google Keep. But then a couple of other people did mention Atlassian buying the likes of Evernote, and I think, again, that would be a great buy, mainly because they could obviously keep it as a separate service, but also bring together some of the amazing features into the services like Confluence and other such applications. So guys, hopefully that gave you a nice overview of the brand new Evernote news. Hopefully it gave you some thoughts. I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments below, so feel free to pop them there. Again, as I said, I will be doing 2 other videos and a 3rd video as well. I will be doing a video on Evernote subscription pricing, a video on Evernote alternatives, and also a video about how I use Evernote now. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this feature. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you're brand new, subscribe, and also comment below with your opinions all about the latest Evernote news. Anyway guys, make sure to have a great week, keep productive, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Cheers.